Alright, let's look at number 4. Here I've got the hypotenuse being 2 square root of 3. So if I relate that over to my overall general 30, 60, 90 triangle, we see that 2 square root of 3 is equal to 2x. So if I divide both sides by 2, I wind up with x being equal to the square root of 3. Well, gee, so this is square root of 3. This is my short side. So my long side is going to be x times the square root of 3. So here I've got, if this is if x is square root of 3, then x square root of 3 can be replaced with square root of 3 times the square root of 3, which is equal to the square root of 9. But what's the square root of 9? Well, it is 3. So that means this side is 3. Okay? So that's problem number 4. Moving on to problem number 5. Here I have the short side being 2 times the square root of 3. So that's equal to x. So, gee, if x equals, so looking at this relationship, we see that the short side, 2 square root of 3, is equal to x. So let's create the equation 2 square root of 3 equals x. And we can turn that around. We can go x equals 2 square root of 3. Well, if x equals 2 square root of 3, then if I multiply this side by 2, so if I go 2x, I'm going to multiply this side by 2. So 2 square root of 3. So 2x is equal to 4 square root of 3. Alright, so that becomes our long side. So this is 4 square root of 3. Okay? Now, notice this side is short side times the square root of 3. So if we call this y, no, we don't want to call that y. Let's just recognize the fact that we're going to take this 2 square root of 3 and multiply it by the square root of 3. So, well, we can call this y. Sure we can. We'll go y. So y is equal to 2 square root of 3 times the square root of 3, which is equal to 2 times the square root of 9, which is 2 times 3, which is 6. So this side then would be 6. There's 4 and 5.